On air is Disposition. This is Gagarin. Let's go. September 17th, 1939 is considered by some of our neighbors as a date that laid a time bomb. However, the facts say otherwise. It's quite the opposite. The Red Army managed to defuse the situation back then. Belarus became territorially unified for the first time. We strived for this with all our might. Meanwhile, the Polish army hardly fought against Soviet troops. Soldiers felt there was nothing to fight for. The path forward was not easy, but today we can confidently say that Belarusian statehood has been established. However, challenges and threats have not diminished. Once again, Warsaw leads, unable to forget about the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. And we will not forget how Orthodox churches were closed, Polish colonists actively resettled in the Kresy territories, and Belarusians were deprived of jobs. Therefore, we will not allow this to happen again, no matter who tries to seize our land amidst the current geopolitical situation.
We sacredly honor the memory of all who selflessly defended the right of Belarusians to be called people, and paid for it with their lives and youth. And we will not allow anyone to encroach on the sacred land of our ancestors, on the independence and sovereignty of our motherland. I have already said, Belarusian peacefulness should not be mistaken for weakness. When I say this, don't think I'm bluffing or exaggerating. No. More than ever, we have something to respond with. So in this regard, be calm. Live peacefully, do your work. Raise your children.
About having something to respond with. Here, by the way, the key word is respond, but the response to aggressive actions can be such that the aggression literally evaporates. Everything, the technology is fully mastered. This is one of those cases where no further comments are needed.
The machine is unique in its own way. Everything works automatically. There can be no mistakes. In field conditions, we completed training tasks and received an excellent rating.
Of course, the celebration of the Day of National Unity could not pass unnoticed by Lithuania. On September 17, President Nausėda announced plans to station about 1,000 American soldiers at the Pabradė training ground, which is very close to Belarus. Where else to station overseas troops? However, it doesn't matter whether they are overseas or not, and whether they are close to the borders or further away. Again, there will be something to respond with in case of an attack on our country. The modernized Polonez SM MLRS now launches at a range of 300 kilometers. Recently, the military tested new rockets for the Smerch system, also increasing its range by several dozen kilometers.
For the first time, we lowered the Smerch multiple launch rocket system to 90 kilometers, the maximum range with the 9M525 rocket. At 6 a.m., the brigade commander gave the task. By 6:30, we reported to the brigade commander that we had taken the area. Then the command came, target data, target coordinates. We started recalculating this data. The command came, launch, fire calculation. The launch was executed on time. According to the results of the unmanned aerial vehicles, the launches were rated excellent.
Jens Stoltenberg, of course, could not fail to inscribe his name in the chronicle of events on September 17th. The NATO Secretary General stated that allowing Ukraine to strike deep into Russia with missiles would not be a red line leading to escalation. Well, in general, if this happens, it will also be a perpendicular line to the red lines, considering Vladimir Putin's words that such a measure would mean the North Atlantic Alliance entering the conflict. A new wave of tension in the region could also affect Belarus. Being ready for any turn of events has become a key task for both the military and the entire country. And the main argument here is unity as pride, achievement, and conditions for peace.